everybody, this is Roughdawg4 from PS3 Imports, and today we're going to be doing a review on Birthday of Midnight. This is, if you played the first game of, I think it was the Fragments, was it 36 of Midnight? Basically, you had to go through some levels and then shoot your object to get to the objective of light, within a certain amount. But basically, you could do as many moves as you wanted to as long as you didn't die. It's basically the same as this game too. You only need a 3-star 1 level, which you have to complete 50 levels for the platinum, so you're guaranteed to at least get a third. I'd be shocked if you didn't get a 3 level. And you should get all the other trophies along the way. So there's really nothing you could do but just enjoy the game. Certainly if you get lost, I'm sure you can find some YouTube videos to help you out. But I didn't see anything that was very difficult about this, so... Basically, just like the first game too, it starts off very simple. You can see from this objective, and all you're trying to do is get this block over to that beam of light. And so you would say to get 3 stars, it's the least amount of moves impossible. And as you can see, I overshot it, but basically, you can just mess around with it until you get there, right? There's no way for you to die in this level, so then you're fine. And again, you only have the 3-star 1 objective, so... Alright, so now... You can see... oh, I shot myself across the map, which I believe is actually a trophy too. So you can see that I died. So if you hold the stick, if you notice how the white arrow is going over more, but if I just if I don't hold it all the way over to the right, you can control the distance. And that's what helps out. So I'm just going to shoot myself over here and then go across here at the bottom, and then I'm going to make my way over to the hole. And as you can see, just tap it in, right? Just tap it in. That's the key to some of these levels, honestly, because again, it doesn't matter if you get 1 star, 2 stars, or 3 stars, if you're going for platinum, right? So take your time, you know what I mean? You certainly don't want to die, right? Just make sure you get there, and then you should be fine. As you can see, I'm like absolutely cruising through these levels, right? Then they just slowly start introducing some elements, and I'm not going to lie, if you played the first one, there were some annoying levels. There are definitely some annoying levels on this one. I will say, though, the only thing that's better about this one is... Oh, man, I just missed that, too. Is that... I thought with the other game, there was like a little bit of randomness to it with some of the objectives that you had to kind of hit it right, but then sometimes if you just, maybe do it a little RNG, it didn't work. It doesn't feel like that's the case this time, right? So, see, I'm slowly screwing up, so it's like what I got to do is just like, just slowly just tap it over, right? And eventually I'll get in. Sometimes if I struggle, though, I'll just try to shoot it up that way. Oh, man. These ones are the ones I seem to struggle on the most, are these, those ones that are just, like, on a hill. Like, they just drive me crazy. Like, it just seems like no matter what, like, I just can't seem to get the, that angle right. Oh my god, about time. So you can see they definitely start adding some interesting elements to the game. One is these boxes, and basically when you touch it, they disappear. So the idea is that it'll help you stay in place, right? So you don't go too far past it. So you can see right here, and again, just making it over the, hopping my way, taking my time over the objective. But as you can see, there's no way I could die there either. So, and that's what it is. Like, honestly, it's just, I feel like some of these levels are just going to be some patience. That's all. If you have some patience, you're gonna be fine, because the more you rush this game, you know what I mean, then you're gonna have some trouble. But again, like, we're doing these first 20-something levels right so far, and for the most part, other than like if you look to the side of the screen by going off screen, there really isn't any way that you die. So you should be absolutely fine for all of these. I think after like wave 20. Then it starts getting a little more difficult, right? And then that's where stuff might end up happening. See, bam, another level done. Going right past these. At some point, it's going to start slowing down. So now, at this point, it's going to start... this yellow beam of light is a very new thing. And basically, it's a teleportation. And wow, that was awful. That wasn't even close. Yeah, see, I went too far and went off the screen. That's what happens when you try to go too fast in this game. You get penalized for that. If you try to aim, I noticed it, like if you just try to aim towards the ground, right? That's a great way to do it. You just keep it towards the ground is a great way just to slowly make your way to the objective. Unlike that where I just sailed completely off the mark on that one. That was just awful. Oh yeah, one shot. That's awesome. Ooh. Oh, I might have had that one too. And this is what you can try to do sometimes, right? Is that if you struggle with it, sometimes on those ones on the hills that I struggle with just getting that right. So then, oh my god, these hills are just so tricky. You just got to make sure to get this angle just right. There we go. But again, you saw before I was getting a little impatient, right, and it sailed off the screen. Now you can see down there they introduced spikes. So again, and this is where this game, like before, you could just kind of like go as hard as you can. This is where you're gonna have to learn like a little touch and not try to hit it as hard. And then basically you can see right there, I just did it, and then bam, I actually got that done in one shot, right? 3 stars. And like I said, you only got to do that once. So I find it hard to believe in 50 levels that you won't even by accident, right? Like you'll just happen to nail something on the first try. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this game. This is a lot of fun, and at this moment, I believe there's 3 stacks, which is the US, EU, and Asian. So you could play this definitely a few times and have some fun with it. Anyway, please feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, everybody.